Nope, just some criminals, really. Okay, boop. Hey, yo, what's up? Bang. So first, Miles has this really cool chain lightning ability. But that's not it. Oh, I don't have any of them charged. I should have checked that first. Alright, well, we'll charge him up then. Bang, bang, bang. Boop. Oh, that was it. Okay, this was a crazy crash. This dude just rammed into, is it a bank vehicle, like a big, was this, no, that's just a very big car, a very, very big, truck. Very interesting. Maybe it was holding money, I don't know, it looked similar to like, one of those, you know, like a Brinks truck. I don't know what that's what it reminded me of, but that's what it reminded me of. Maybe they were trying to rob it. That would make the most sense, to be honest. Crashing into a random truck wouldn't really accomplish anything. Can we thread that? To be honest, that was quite easy to thread. Hold up. Might as well open this chest. I might have mentioned this in a few videos ago, but like, I haven't opened all of the chests yet. I haven't found all of them. Truthfully, you don't really need all of them. You can get all the upgrades, honestly, just by like playing through most of the game and doing all the extra content. And the chests you find along the way will obviously help, but like, you don't have to actually unlock and find all of the chests. It's, I swear to God, I thought this little like blue was like the light from a chest. Anyways, no, but you don't really need to like find all of the chests to get all the upgrades, and there's no new abilities to really get besides the ones that are in the game, so it's just for completion's sake. Oh my God, there's some symbiotes chasing some folks. God, I love that flip. Hey yo, what's up? Alright, still don't have my abilities charged up just yet, so we're gonna need to do a little bit more combat. Oh hey Wraith, I didn't even see you there. Honestly, she blended in. I thought she was just probably just a regular purple symbiote. Boom, boom, nope, don't shoot me. Don't hit me. Into the air, down you go. Boop, a combo with Wraith. There we go. Yeah, she's not like, she doesn't love either of the Spider-Man. She's got a soft spot for them, but she's not gonna sort of high-five them. I like how she does kind of have like a better relationship with Miles, so like, you know, Pete's always kind of like not bothered her, like she doesn't mind Peter either, obviously, but like, she's worked with him so much that she has a different kind of rapport with Peter than with Miles. Like, hey, you know, you kid, I like you. Shloop. Oh, alright, that works too. But yeah, no, I will show off those abilities. Let's do some more combat. Let's not rank up, let's build back up our abilities. Also, I love that clean blue on the web wings. Oh, that looks so sick. Oh, we've got a little rooftop. What dealing going on over here? Stealth. Gotta love stealth. Oh, it's not a dealing, it's these guys doing something stupid. Let me surprise them. I love you because of this in this game, by the way. Surprise. Oh, that's not the button to surprise. Oh my God, wait a minute. Okay, that's not, I thought you could do it in this game. Wow, that was insane. Maybe I pressed the wrong button. Okay, so like, y'all know back in Spider-Man Miles. There we go. Nope, nope. Ow. Alright, wait. Oh, there's still some, alright. Y'all know back in Spider-Man Miles Morales how, yeah, you better run. Oh well, you faded into non-existence. Nice. Okay, so you'll know back in Spider-Man Miles Morales, when you go stealthy, you can kind of just pop out and just stun everybody with a flash of light, like you flashbang them essentially. I swear to God, you could do that in this game too. I really thought that was a move that they brought back in here as well, but I guess not, because normally you would click L3 and R3, and usually L3 and R3 would just trigger the big flash of light once you have your stealth on, but apparently not. I forgot that it just triggers the special ability move from Miles. It's the know it was in this game. I know it's in this game though. I swear I remember unlocking it. I'm gonna have to check the tutorials and the moves list after this video, because I'm sure you could do it. I don't know. I'm gonna look. I'm curious. Later though. Also, I think I saw we have all of our moves finally charged up, so I can finally show them off. Shloop. I forgot the last video was we were showing off Peter's Venom moves, and I guess we used them so much. That I never really charged them back up. I mean, because they just charge up naturally through combat and over time. But I guess we used them a whole ton. I wonder if I can do this. Oh, look at this. So you can normally swing and grab onto a building. I've grabbed onto a lamppost, so I can do that infinitely and grab so much more. I louse that up. But you can if you're going at a good enough speed and you time it just well, you'll web grab right onto you can web grab right onto like a lamppost or something and just keep swinging in a circle and building up speed. There's a max obviously, but like for the most part you can just like swing in a circle repeatedly and build up a good amount of speed and just blast off. That move, I love that move so much because it's such a Spider-Man move. That's something you could easily see and kind of have seen various different versions of Spider-Man do in various different, forms of media. And I don't know, that just feels like something you would absolutely see Spider-Man do. Just for the sake of it to really build up speed. I don't know, it's such an awesome move. Anyway, something's happening here. Is it just criminals? Hey yo, it's just criminals. Anyways, let's show off the chain lightning. First one is his chain lightning attack, which replaces Venom punch. It's just a big lightning shock that chains onto enemies. It's exactly what it sounds like, to be honest. His other move though is, I believe, I'm forgetting the exact name, but it's kind of like a teleport. It blasts him right in front of an enemy. He just jumps in the air and he smashes into the ground with a big, massive electric. This man is being more difficult than it needs to be. Big, massive electric. What do you call it? Shock. Am I missing somebody? Okay, very weird, very, very weird. Normally you would get like the after action report, but didn't show up there. Okay, moving onwards. I'm pretty sure that was the last guy anyways. Can we thread this? Can we thread this? We threaded it. Nice. Shloop. But yeah, those are some really cool moves. There's two more. I'll show them off for the next one. That chain lightning move is really, really nice. Like, I still prefer the Venom punch, but that chain lightning, that's a really clean move to pull. Arson. Okay, I got it. Raoul Powell 95. Sent that in. Definitely gotta go make sure and check it out. Shloop, and I had a really good speed going. Thank God the game is really conducive to that, so I just started running up the wall. Oh, definitely an arson. Definitely an arson. Hey guys, what's up? Oh, hey Wraith. Dealing with some of the cult members. She's not a big fan of them. Anyways, the next one, this one I really like, is the reverse flux. Pulls everybody in and out again. And it's a really nice. It's a kind of like forced AO where you grab everybody right next to you, and then you just exert a massive amount of electricity and just push them all back. And it's essentially hello guys, what's up? It's essentially an AoE attack, but you get them in. You get the enemy into your arena. You get them right next to you. Hello there. Oh, you're down. Oh my God, is everybody showing up right now? Whoa. Might as well show off the next move now. Galvanize. Punch and oh, I didn't. I loused it up. Galvanize essentially brings an enemy into the air and it punches them, uppercuts them directly into space, and they just stay there until you grab them back down. And if you grab them down like they stay in the air there, and I've never really left them in the air for too long. Bang. If you leave them in the air there, hold up, let me just get rid of this dude. They'll kind of act like an electricity conductor. Bang. Yoink. Shloop. Nice. Okay, now for the fires. Wraith, do you want to help with the fires, or... I don't really think she can help with the fires, to be honest. There we go. Nice. I don't think she's gonna want a high five. Yeah. Oh, she was kind of complimenting though. Complimenting him. I wasn't really looking at the screen on the bottom. But yeah, no. So yeah, the galvanize is a really cool ability. I'm gonna use it a bit more after because you can really kind of like, it does a lot of damage if you punch him into the air and just yank him back down. A lot of these kind of do function like big electric AoEs, but honestly, it works pretty nicely. Hello. Alright, let's do that again. That wasn't great, but hey. Let's go for a monster hunt. See, when I'm not talking, I can usually really focus up and pull off some solidish moves. Anyways, hey, what's up? Anybody else here? Nope, it's just these guys. And, whoa, hunters. Yoop. Wow, you really got taken up by that cardboard box, man. Alright. Boom, the first flux. Alright, there's the big hunter guy. Let me go and deal with this Gatling gun that's gonna keep firing at everybody, because I know it's gonna start shooting at me very soon, and it's gonna get really annoying. And boop, whoop, let me stay. You know, you two have at it. You two have at it. Let me deal with these guys first. Boop. Oh, that was fast. Ow. Oh, you took him out. Wow, good job, honestly, man. Man, can I reverse flux this man? Boom. There we go. That's how you use reverse flux. I am dying. Alright. Hiya. Up and down and up and down and whip to the left and whip to the left and the left and the right. Alright, that's enough. Whoop. Maybe I should have kept doing that, honestly. Boom, boom. I'm messing on my parries. I'm not the best at parries, to be honest. Like, I'm good at parries depending on the game. I always keep mistiming some of these. Didn't do too badly though, did not do too badly. Alright, let's head off. Let's go swinging for a good bit more. There we go, now we have a bit of speed. Oh yeah, this is a really awesome move you can do in this game that I haven't really showed off yet. Both Peter and Miles have a web tightrope they can use. It's really good for stealth. Hold up, let me get into the air. Boop. And you can basically shoot them wherever you want. It's more for stealth, but you can do this whenever you want. Just to have a little line to perch onto, and you can do something really sick and web blast off of it. So you can basically web blast anywhere in the game, and it is so cool. I don't know, it's a random. Whoa, I am going fast. There we go. All right, but I knew I was gonna louse it up. It was gonna happen. But I really love that move. It's a small little thing that they don't even tell you about. Like, they tell you about the... Oh, Wraith is busy today. Jesus. They tell you about the zipline, but you know, that little combo with that and the web blast off, they don't tell you about, which is, you know, really nice little move you could do. Thing you could find out for yourself. Boom. That was a clean move. That was a guys. If I stay on here while y'all are going really fast, thank you for that. If you actually like jump off, can I pull something dumb? Yeah, no, that wasn't gonna work. I didn't think that was gonna work. I was curious if it was though. But you can use these guys and blast off of these particular boats, these speed boats, and you can go crazy fast. I did it in the last video, our last Spider-Man video, and we blasted off. It got us across the entire river. It was insane. Anyways, though, down to Queens. Shaboop. Whoop. Man. I really do love how they kept a lot of Miles's, if not almost all of Miles's, swinging animations and flips and everything. Like, they were so clean in the first, in Spider-Man Miles Morales. I mean, like, there was no need to change them. They were good. And they just added some other awesome ones. Hey, what's up? Just immediately lands in between everybody. Alright, hold on. Galvanize and smash. There we go. That's how you use Galvanize effectively. Bang, 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 bang. And we're up against the wall, and that is everybody. There's a guy who landed somewhere. Oh, there we go. Okay, he's not dead. That's good. He's right here. Yeah, I think that was a guy who might have gotten galvanized, to be honest. Well, they're all okay. Injured, definitely. Might need to go to the hospital. Yeah, but you know, they're not dead or in a serious condition. Oh, let's get a little updraft. Alright, I missed the updraft. Still gotta get more used to, you know, the web wings and everything. I absolutely love that they're in the game, but I still have to get used to them. And I've honestly, weirdly, I think I've played less Spider-Man 2 than I've played the first game. Like, I really love this game, but I don't know why. I think I might have just, back when it came out, I had nothing else to really play, so I might have just been playing that game like crazy. I don't even know. Alright, let's see if we can get, when I get in that updraft. We are not getting that updraft. That's alright though. Oh, there is a high-speed getaway in. Alright, literally almost lost that up. Yoop, and pull. I do kind of wish they kept a little QTE here. I know it's nothing really massive or important, but it was a nice little thing just to have. Anyways, let's go. Oh, they're doing construction. Nice. Let's take a little swing through. I'm not even super certain exactly where this is. I don't even know if we're still in Queens anymore, to be honest. It might be. I think Pete's house is somewhere out there. And Peter did grow up in Queens, but I have no clue. Oh yeah, there's the random old decrepit building that I think that's where Miles gets kidnapped. I can't remember. It's important to the story. But maybe. So, how has everybody's day been going? Let's go for a little swing for a bit. I'll deal with that. I'm sure Reed can handle that crime. She's been doing basically everything else. We've seen her so much already today. is spaced out so well. It is, man, that game is good. The guns feel really good. The exploration, the map's a lot bigger, but also like it doesn't really feel like some big, massive open area. It just feels like everything's a little bit bigger now, and that's about it. And it's mainly bigger because like the game isn't as vertical. It's more like, you know, horizontal, which is a weird way to say that sentence, but like you're moving around and parrying and dodging, but you're not like, you know, flipping and jumping and hopping around everywhere. You can still do that, but not as much. Nowhere as much, but it's a really good game. I'm really enjoying it. I have no clue what I'm gonna play after though. I have been torn, and I've probably mentioned this. No, I can't go in there. I've mentioned this probably in the last video. I think Lego Batman's coming out this week. That this video's coming out. I think so. And I'm trying to decide still if I really want to pick the game up or not. I mean, like, I'm gonna make no mistake. I'm absolutely going to buy this game. I'm absolutely getting Lego Batman. At some point, there is no doubt about it. But I am trying to figure out if I should pick it up like day one or not, because I have other stuff that I want to play, but also like, I don't know, I also really do kind of want to play that, but also there's a whole ton of other stuff coming out this year I really want to play too. And like, no one has infinite money, so that you can buy infinite games or, you know, everything you want, so I'm trying to like, I'm always trying to be like, you know, very specific about how much stuff and how much games I actually end up buying a year. Also, if you're hearing it, you might be hearing the wind in the background. It's quite windy today. But no, I'm pretty particular in terms of how many games I'll buy, like, you know, day one, because games aren't cheap. That's just kind of how it is. And I already know for a fact, there's a few games I'm getting the day they come out. Wolverine is guaranteed to be one of them. And what else? And Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. That is a lock. That is a lock. I mentioned that in my last part of my video, where I just rambled for a good 20 minutes about how excited I am for that game. It's a lock. I'm buying that day one. And I'm assuming there's going to be a new Sonic game this year too, and that's probably going to be a lock as well. So like, I don't know. I'm still debating whether I want to pick up Lego Batman right now or wait a little longer. There's a lot of stuff this year that's coming out that I really want to pick up. Sorrows came out a few weeks back, and oh man, I wasn't like crazy excited for it. I was definitely interested in it, but after seeing more footage and also hearing that, you know, it's not insanely difficult as we're trying to like, I'm not great with roguelikes, to be honest. So due to that, I'm not like, I wasn't, Sorrows was on my radar, but like, I was expecting it to be on the difficult end, and I wasn't too sure how much I was really gonna enjoy, but hearing that it's honestly like a good challenge, but it's not crazy difficult, I am honestly really heavily considering picking it up now. But I don't know if I'm gonna get it day one. I'm not no longer day one. I don't know if I'm gonna get it now or wait a bit later in the year for like a good sale or something. Maybe Christmas time. Oh, something's definitely happening here. Wraith again is absolutely cleaning house. Alright, reverse flux can't do that. Alright, we'll do this instead. Bang, 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 bang. Boop, 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 boop. And no, that's not working. That's not working. Up, down. Oh my god. Oh, also, I gotta deal with the fire before the whole truck explodes. Alright, I got a minute and a half. Let's speed this up. Bang, 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 bang. Oh no, he's already out. I was gonna bang this man against the wall. Alright, relax. Like, yeah. Stay on the ground, stay on the, whoa. Stay on the ground, stay on the, you know what? Actually, Raid, you got this, right? Let me do this real quick fast. There we go. Now for these guys. Like, boop. Alright, well thank God I took out the truck. Alright, let's go. Take he's out, he's out. Milo's just destroying that mailbox for no reason. Wait, ow. Should have parried that, should have parried that. Alright, hey, she's got him. Nice. There's still someone else. This guy, whoa, these guys just showed up. How many of y'all are there? Alright, take that. Any new moves I've got up? Oh my god, that explosion took out everybody. That's crazy. Okay, nice, nice. I was planning on just pulling out the galvanized move and just punching somebody into the air, but apparently the explosion was way stronger than I thought it was gonna be. Nice. Anyways, though, so what was I saying? Yeah, I think I'm debating whether to pick up Sorrows or just wait for a sale. I might get it during Christmas time, honestly, when there's pretty good sales, but it's definitely on my radar now. Like, it was not super on my radar before. It definitely is now. Mouse PI came out, which is that really cool FPS kind of, but not kind of, very cartoony looking, cartoony styled detective mouse game. An amazing sentence, a crazy sentence, but an amazing sentence nonetheless. And what was the other one that came out very recently? No, that's coming out. Kana's coming out. Kana, Scars of Cosmora. I love the first Kana game, but I'm absolutely getting the second one, but we have no idea when it's coming out. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to pick that up, but probably on a sale or near Christmas time or something. Because again, there's only so many games, and there's a lot of games coming out, but only so much